Today, I'm doing a walking tour of the ghost town of Rowley, Alberta. It's located about 30 minutes north of Drumheller. The rail line was abandoned about 25 years ago. Some locals have taken the time to restore many of the buildings. They have also filmed a couple of movies here over the years. It's a picture-perfect little ghost town. There is a handful of residents who still live here, and they're very welcoming to guests. During the summer months, they actually have a great big pizza party here with camping. It's a great place for photography, that's for sure. Up ahead of me is the old livery barn. I guess it was used until 1967 according to the sign. I believe this building up ahead is the old one-room school. We'll go check it out. Used from 1911 until 1951. And here's an old caboose. It's kind of neat that they have this sort of like living museum that you can just roam around and check things out. It's probably a 2-hour drive from Calgary, or about an hour and a half from Red Deer. And here's the old train station. You'd be able to get on the train and head down to Drumheller, or you go north to Stettler. I really like these things. So I guess this is the museum, because I can see a lot of treasure in here. Probably have to come here in summer, especially on weekends. And this neat little thing. That would have been kind of fun to go for a cruise on one of these. So this is where people would wait for the train, and that's where people would sell their grain. Very authentic looking ghost town. Very authentic looking town for Alberta to begin as well. It does look like there's another visitor in town right now. Let's go check out the moose. So this is the community hall. Probably in summertime, this is where all the campers and stuff hang out. So there is camping here, but not in all areas. Let's go check out some of the buildings. So I guess this is kind of like the grocery store. And there is times when they do tours of these buildings. Oh yeah, you could definitely see it was a cafe and they still got the stools. I definitely have to come here in summer and check this place out. Oh, and there was a telegraph office here. This is Sam's Saloon. I do remember reading a story about this place 20 years ago, but I can't really remember it. But I guess up until the mid-80s, it was still open, and it was a real saloon. If I can find the story I read, I'll put the link in the description below. There was a printing press originally located in Hannah. It was used around the 1900s till the 1930s. Can't really see it. I'll come back in summer. And this looks like it was the service station. Tires and petroleum, and there's an old gas pump. Oh, look on the second floor. There's a ghost peeping out the bank. How exciting is that? I guess the bank is now filled with an exhibit, like antiques and stuff. This building was a movie front from the production of Bye Bye Blues. The community made it into a building around 1990. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it was a real building. They just used it in a movie. Oh, and there's a funeral home. I don't think it must have been that busy in this small of a town. Oh, it was also a pool hall. And it's still a pool hall. I don't know if they were at the same time a funeral home and pool hall. I guess I'll read about that later. Only one more trespasser, and my wind chime is complete. Clever. Oh, this is quite a nice big old home. It doesn't look like it's part of the official tour, and it doesn't look like anybody lives in it anymore. But down this street, there's a couple residents still living here. So here's the old Rowley United Church. It's not likely it still has services, but it may still be used for some events. You know, like sometimes there's weddings and reunions, funerals. And they have a really nice park here. So if you do come camping or come visiting with kids, they'll probably find there's some pretty reasonable entertainment here. What's that creepy looking thing? Huh. It's a piglet? Space alien pig? I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, I guess this is where they have their pizza night once a month. If you go online and Google Rowley, Alberta pizza night, I guess this is really fun time. I think I see some outhouses. Oh wow, they are. They're real outhouses. Oh, this one's, they stapled shut. Probably because somebody used it. Well, what a picturesque town. Because it's so close to Drumheller, if you're ever checking out the Badlands, it's worth the half-hour trip to come out here and check this place out. My first visit was 20 years ago, and for some reason I keep coming back. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I really hope you enjoyed it.